Hey, this is the Trendy Socialite. I hope all is well with you. Today I'm just going to share with you a makeup look that I did that was inspired by a look I saw that I really liked on Pinterest. First, I am doing my eyebrows with my NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil. I really like this pencil. I am by no means an eyebrow guru at all. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube that are much better, more detailed, and definitely more defined than mine are. This is what works for me and what I sort of like, so I just go with it. The next thing that I do is I do use concealer to highlight underneath my brows and on top as well. Underneath, I use a shade that is 1 to 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. I do not use a shadow after this step. This serves as both a highlight and a concealer for me, so that's why I can go, or I choose to go up to 2 shades lighter. And also you'll notice in this step I don't really blend at all. So I look kind of crazy throughout most of this tutorial because it's relatively not blended. But by the time I finish this look, once I start putting on my foundation, I blend it in with that. So that's why it's not really that blended at this point. This is my NYX High Def eyeshadow base. I talk about this in my Now That's Trendy most recent video. It is one of my favorite things ever right now. This stuff works. It lasts from morning until night. Like, I literally have to scrub my face to get my eyeshadow off. So if you're looking for a reasonably priced eyeshadow base, I definitely recommend trying this. I'm using a color that I guess would be close to a rice paper in MAC, if that's something that you're familiar with. And you'll also notice that I am extremely light-handed when it comes to applying my makeup. I am I'm not a professional, and I do what works for me and what works for my lifestyle. And light-handed, less is more is sort of my motto. So it's always easier to add more. So I tend to be light-handed. At this point, I'm adding a shadow that's pretty close to my skin tone, and I really like this shade of brown. It's a really good kind of crease color. I'm taking a deeper shade of brown with my crease brush and really getting into that crease to add just a little bit more definition and depth at this point. And I'm just doing that in the outer third of my eye. And I'm trying to do it in a little bit of a V format. And I'm taking that little shimmery white. It does have a little bit of shimmer, and using that in my tear duct area. This is my concealer trick, if you will, that I learned from Candy Johnson. I will put the link to that actual video tutorial in the description box below. What you do is use a concealer that is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. Then you set that with a powder, and I use the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. and I use it with a cosmetic wedge and use the pointed end of that to get as close to my waterline as possible. Then after you set the lighter shade, then you go back with concealer that matches your shade, and my favorite is Makeup Forever Full Coverage Concealer. And I actually just dab mine on with a small brush. I actually use a slightly larger brush, so it took a little bit longer than normal to get my concealer on. My favorite right now, actually for almost a year, foundation is Revlon Color Stay. And so I just make my own little tinted moisturizer with that. The Black Radiance Primer, which I talk about in my Now That's Trendy video as well. And I mixed it with what was left of the Makeup Forever concealer on my hand. Using Colossal by, I think, Maybelline mascara. One trick that I have is if you take 2 drops of silk amino acids that you can get from lotion crafters, that is a great way to allow your lashes to grow. You don't have to get that prescription Latisse or wear false lashes every day. I never wear lashes, and that's because of silk amino acids. And I was trying to find the color for this Milani gloss. I bought it recently and I like it because it has this kind of pinky goldy tint to it, but it's really just cute. So there you have it. Now trust me, I didn't go out like that. I was banding my hair because I had just washed it, and so I threw on my favorite Nia Girl wig, and that is my look. I hope this helps. You all take care and be blessed. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.